Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about Spider-Man No Way Home. They had a trailer leak, and it got pulled off the internet pretty quick.
Yep.
And now everyone realizes that those spoilers from a couple of months ago, yeah, they were true.
If the trailer's true, which likely it is. Where else they got the dang footage from?
Yeah, it's true. So this is going to be a potentially spoiler-filled video talking about Spider-Man No Way Home. If you don't want to be spoiled...
But it's something that wouldn't be in the trailer.
Right.
I'm like...
Then just stay off the internet for the next couple months, I guess. Anyway, we're going to talk about that. So before we get into it any further... Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Over 232,000 subs. Thank you so much for the support. Greatly appreciated. We do talk about Disney stuff. We talk about Marvel stuff. We talk about comic books.
We're only 18,000 away from 250,000.
Are we? Yeah, I guess we are.
Yay!
So if you guys could, to the tune of 18,000 subscribe. No, I'm kidding.
I'm sorry, I was doing math, man. Now, what's interesting about this was I'd reported on pirateandprincesses.net. There have been two rumors. The first rumor was they were going to release the trailer to CinemaCon only, and it wasn't going to be put online.
Yes.
And of course that's ridiculous, because someone was going to go to CinemaCon and tape it with their phone and put it online, and it was going to get leaked anyway. And people were really pissed about the rumor. So then the next rumor was it was going to be released today or tomorrow, that you have Monday or Tuesday, and that was the other rumor. And then this got dropped last night.
Yeah, it was a bad cell phone copy of a...
The trailer isn't finished either.
No, it's definitely not finished. So this does feel like it would be something for CinemaCon. We're not going to play... I think it's been pulled down from almost everywhere, but if you search for it, you can find it, and it's very hard to make out the details, but some people actually were able to get some screenshots from it, and it seemingly does confirm all of the rumors that were leaked a couple months ago about the movie that we're going to see 3 Peter Parkers.
Yep.
We're going to see all 3 of the Sony Peter Parkers, Tom Holland with Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, which should be pretty interesting, maybe, if it's not a crowded movie.
As long as it's not a dance number.
As long as there's not, that actually would be kind of cool.
You'd want to see that? I wouldn't.
People were putting memes up of them dancing together.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
Of course they did. We've also got Matt Murdock in it, supposedly.
He is?
That's the room. Yeah, not in the trailer, but I don't think he's in the trailer.
I thought someone said he was in the trailer. I don't know. But I really, 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 really hope so, but I like Charlie Cox. But I really like Daredevil. So I would love for them to bring Daredevil back to Disney Plus for the MCU and Disney Plus. But it has nothing to do with the fact that I think he's cute. It's more to do with the fact that I like the show. It was a really good show.
Daredevil was, as far as...
Pretty violent, but very good.
It was, but as far as Marvel TV shows go, even though now they've kind of decanonized it, it was my favorite.
It was really good.
I loved Daredevil.
So I would love to see more of that.
I suffered through Luke Cage just because I love Daredevil, and I felt like I needed to watch all the shows. I didn't watch Jessica Jones though.
I watched Jessica Jones.
You did watch Jessica
I did.
Jones.
I watched both.
I think like an episode of it, and
I watched both. I didn't really watch Luke Cage that much. I watched some of it. I found it boring.
Half of Luke.
Iron Fist was just...
Iron Fist was...
We never finished the second season of that.
It was Arrow. It was basically just Arrow.
Yeah, okay. No, I did like when they did the Defenders. That was pretty good. We watched that.
That's the only reason I watched Iron Fist, because I'm like, well, I gotta kind of know what's going on here, But I thought Daredevil was amazing. I thought Charlie Cox was very good.
I didn't watch Punisher. Did you watch Punisher?
No, I didn't. Because after they announced that they were going to just pull the plug on those shows, I just was
gave
like,
up. Okay.
Whatever.
Anyway, back to the point.
Punisher was Daredevil season 2, basically, was Punisher.
Yeah, we did watch it then.
The Punisher and
yeah, we did watch it.
Yeah, no. They had a standalone Punisher series, but
we watched that.
Season 2 of Daredevil was basically the Punisher and Elektra show.
And we did watch Punisher. Come to think about it. The first season. They have a second season. I can't remember. I didn't like Elektra. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she was kind of annoying.
I didn't like her. Anyway, continue. I'm sorry. Off track. So
this is probably a variant version of Matt Murdock. And the thing about this is, we're going to talk about those leaks. We never talked about it before, really. But if the leaks are true, the plot is true, then that does set up the rumor about Secret Wars, too. Because apparently the reason Doctor Strange was not in WandaVision, he's been out and about, is People have been just vanishing from all over the galaxy. We don't know where they're going. It's like, no, they're going to Battle World. I guarantee it. And it better be David Hasselhoff as the Beyonder.
Yeah, you said it the other day. And then when I saw the picture, I'm like, oh my God, if you don't do that, Marvel, that's a missed opportunity.
It has to be David Hasselhoff. I will accept no other Beyonder.
Yes, and I'm sure Kevin Feige's writing this down right now and be like, guys, it has to be the Hoff.
They've already had him in Guardians.
I know, because, which would make sense too if they did that. Because Neon from Clownfish TV said it has to be him and he will accept nothing else. So for that reason alone,
that's how much power.
They won't do it just because you wanted it.
That's how much power we have.
That's right. Well, ask Twitter. They'll tell you that's how much power we have.
Almost 250,000 subs. That's how much power we have. The power to just tell Marvel what to do. Yeah, we'll just call him up. First name. Hey Kev. Hey, David Hasselhoff. Yeah, you know what? You might want to retcon that thing because Ego wasn't actually Star-Lord's dad. It was David Hasselhoff, and he's the Beyonder.
That's right.
He was just playing David Hasselhoff when he would visit Earth. Mm-hmm. So that
was beautiful, though. It really was. Anyway, continue.
Anyway, so some major theories spoiled potentially. The trailer is leaked. They pulled it down right away. Let's talk about what exactly was confirmed, right? Yeah, so Tom Holland put this up. You ain't ready. No,
someone joked and said, "Yo, it ain't ready," is what it's supposed to say. The trailer, because it's so unfinished.
Oh, yo ain't ready.
Ain't ready.
It did look really rough from what I could make out. It looked like they were blocking out. I thought maybe it was like, oh, they're fighting in another dimension. It's like, oh no, that's supposed to be a train, a city, something. It looks very blocky.
Yeah.
And even the sanctum looked. Well, it was all. I was like, wow, everything's
clearly wasn't finished.
White. It's like, no, it's not supposed to be. So anyway, spoilers. Yes, we got some pictures here. Some screen grabs. We got some Doc Ock.
I like the blue screen on his butt.
Yeah, he's got blue ass. That's where they're going to put the tentacles, I'm sure. And we got some Green Goblin going on. Norman Osborn.
I'm surprised they could pull this out because it was so blurry.
Yeah, and we got some Electro. And
they all said that these are things we already knew were coming, though. That trailer is like garbage. So
we have pumpkin bombs in the trailer.
I don't know. I'm guessing. You can't really tell what's what.
Yeah, so they try to deny that they're going to have all the Peter Parkers, but they actually had them on set together, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Mm-hmm. It's like, it's come out today. Trailer leak, it's not fake because Sony took it down. Of course, they always do that. These companies are like, that's not real. It's like, well, then you had no claim to take it down, did you?
No.
So of course it was. Second, set photos of Tobey and Andrew, not fake because Sony took those down. Expect to see the trailer at CinemaCon.
Yeah, I'm expecting maybe even by the time we post this video that the trailer will be out.
Yeah, it might be. So anyway, this is the plot, leaked plot from 4chan.
Okay, so if you don't want to know,
because 4chan is really reliable.
Yeah, that's true.
Film opens with the immediate aftermath of Far From Home, of course, where we had J. Jonah Jameson, again, played by J.K. Simmons perfectly, except he needed the flat top, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, Peter's been outed as Spider-Man. The Marvel intro plays, cut to a Bugle.net bulletin with JJ recapping Far From Home. Some new footage. Here's a leak, mentions the new Cap shield on Statue of Liberty as a gift from Wakanda, the show of support for Sam Wilson as Cap. Of course.
I'm not trying to be a dick, okay? I'm not trying to be a dick. But they're doing this with Riri Williams, too, and putting her in WandaVision, too. It's like, what, that's what I meant, Wakanda. They're doing this with Riri Williams, too, and putting it in like, the Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. It's like, look, it's, these black characters don't exist in a world outside of the black Wakanda area. It's like it's like, oh, you're black, you automatically have to be tied to Black Panther in some way. I think that's kind of insulting.
Honorary Wakandan. Everybody.
I mean, that's kind
doesn't
of
matter where it came from.
To me, that seems kind of like, I don't know.
Where are you from? Jersey? No, Wakanda.
You're black. You obviously have something to do with Wakanda.
Even though we had jack shit to do with everything else that was going on in the world for how many hundreds of years.
Yeah, and we kept our stuff, to ourselves, and we were kind of dicks. But if you're black, you automatically have something to do with Black Panther, clearly, because you're all related.
So Peter's in court. He's being defended by Matt Murdock, played by Charlie Cox, trying to convince the jury that Peter Parker is not Spider-Man. They don't appear to be trying to prove Spider-Man innocent, just Peter. Court's adjourned for the day, and Peter speaks with Matt, May, and Happy. As they exit, we see various Mysterio supporters protesting in front of the courthouse, along with people who believe Peter is being framed. I'm going to just speculate. I'm going to speculate that since they're kind of framing JJ as like an alt-right nut job in the MCU, that the Mysterio supporters are going to be like some fringe group or something. Yeah, because Bugle.net in the MCU is basically like some conspiracy theory website or something.
Oh, okay. So
I'm sure there's gonna be some political junk in there. We see various supporters, yada yada yada. Flash Thompson's upset because Penis Parker's Spider-Man, and he's been fantasizing about Spider-Man, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Peter has a nightmare about Beck, which would be Mysterio. Peter arrives at the courthouse. It sounds like a court drama so far.
It sounds like, like a CW show.
Yeah, they're suddenly overwhelmed by a group of Mysterio supporters. Those are probably the scenes that we saw before, where they had pictures that it looked like Peter and MJ and Ned were all dressed up real nice. They're probably going to court, I'm guessing. Doctor Strange appears in his astral form.
He projects them out of there first.
Yeah, projects him out of there. Takes him out. He appears in his astral form and tells Peter there's a multiversal... here's where they're going to tie it in Secret Wars. There's a multiversal threat he's dealing with individuals being taken from their home worlds. He states that he brought Peter and his friends to the Sanctum for safety from great threats from those worlds. There's a note. Also seem to confirm the rumors...
that?
That was me.
I know.
It was me. Rumors of Secret Wars being the next big Marvel event. Because of Beyonder. Anyway, Strange leaves. Peter, Ned, and MJ explore the Sanctum, come across a door which leads to a multiversal holding, which Strange is This is why I'm like, I don't think anybody just shat this out. This took some, and this does seem to be. Anyway, long story short,
Too late.
Peter, as I understand it, he basically is trying to undo everybody knowing that he's Peter Parker. He messes around with magic. Multiverse antics ensue. And we get a version of the Sinister Six that's actually comprised of villains from all of the different Sony Spider-Man universes, which, if done correctly, that's a big if.
Could be pretty cool.
Could be pretty damn cool.
Could be also really dumb.
It could also be very dumb, yes. So that's basically what happens.
So who they have?
Electro, Lizard.
Okay, what about the other people? Because you said goblins in there.
Yeah, the Goblin. Okay, so we have Willem Dafoe's Goblin, Alfred Molina as Doc Ock. We got Jamie Foxx as Electro. So there's 3 of them. But they said we're getting Lizard, Rhino, and who else are we getting? Somebody else, obviously, because we only have 5. Sandman. Probably Sandman.
Oh, what's that? Sandman.
Yeah, Sandman.
Okay, Thomas Hayden Churchman again.
Yeah. Okay, so Sandman.
That's what I was thinking too, but I thought that would have been an obvious one. You wouldn't have forgotten that, but okay.
I forgot it. I forgot about Sandman because they sidelined him halfway through the movie for Venom. Then this opens the door, no pun intended, to them actually getting Spider-Man Venom together too, because we got the multiverse thing going on. And they actually got Venom mostly right in the Venom movie, and I'm actually looking forward to the Carnage movie.
I am too. That's probably really messy.
I am. Yeah, he's made of meat. Basically.
I know. I'm like, knowing what it is, it's going to be messy, which I'm not sure about. Anyway.
He kind of reminds me of the Mind Flayer from Stranger Things. Like he's made of meat chunks.
See, he's made is Lady Gaga going to wear him as a dress?
I don't know. Venom's going to eat him. This is funny, though. I thought, if they get everybody together. Check your web shooters. What web shooters? I guess they're funny. Organic web shooters. Yeah, remember that was like the biggest drama in nerddom 20 years ago?
Yeah.
The organic web shooters. Like, oh my God, they're going to ruin Spider-Man. They're giving him organic web shooters. We had no fucking idea.
Yeah.
How much our favorite characters were going to be ruined in the coming decades.
Too bad with Spider-Man, though.
No, because I think Sony's reining it in. I mean, now, I don't like the fact that the MCU version of... I do like Tom Holland, but I don't like the fact that the MCU version of Spider-Man is basically just Tony Stark's sidekick.
Yeah, that's true.
And then they were talking before about making him Captain Marvel's sidekick.
I was gonna say, is he gonna be Ironheart's sidekick now?
Oh my God. The amazing Spider Bitch.
He's just the whipping boy.
Yeah, so hopefully maybe...
Comes with his own whip.
Maybe Sony will look at this situation and be like, especially if this movie does gangbusters, because this could be the closest thing to like an Endgame type, when you've got all the Spider-Men and all the villains from all the Sony Spider-Man movies kind of coming together. You know, it's possible that this movie is going to actually do very, very well.
Venom was a villain in one of the Spider-Man movies. They didn't bring that into this.
No.
That we know of.
That Venom sucked.
But we know of.
That we know.
Because now Sony's doing the Venom movies. We don't know.
I want to see current Venom eat that 70s show Venom. Just eat him.
Okay.
Just, yeah, it was, I don't know. Anyway, so everybody's kind of losing their shit now. It's been leaked. I think we're gonna see a trailer.
Oh, the rumor was out there was going to be a trailer like the next day or two before any of this came out.
Yeah.
So that was coming no matter what, I think. I just thought that it would be a much more finished trailer than what it was.
Yeah,
that was interesting.
Yeah, this is interesting. People are bringing up Wanda Maximoff's calendar, 23rd of August.
That is weird.
That is weird. So, it might mean something, might not mean. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. There we go. That's what we're going to get. This is what we're going to get. We're going to get this and this.
That's funny.
So, I don't know, guys.
That's funny.
It'll be interesting. I mean, if it could actually wind up being pretty good. Or there could be too many Spider-Men, and it's a convoluted mess.
Well, not just that. We have how many villains, too?
Yeah. Well, we've already established all the villains.
This better be a really long movie. It's good. Otherwise, it's going to be shoved together.
Yeah, and there's probably some Tumblr art of that. All these
I'm sure there
all
are.
these Spider-Men being shoved together.
Taking turns being the peanut butter in the sandwich.
Oh, God. The Peter butter.
Yes. Perfect.
The Peter butter sandwich.
It's my turn to be the peanut butter. No, it's my turn to be the peanut butter.
Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah,
there it is, guys. Probably coming soon. It's already out there. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.